he was focusing on these building blocks that you were mentioning before, that these are what we're going to build on. This is how we're going to create wins.
Second game of back-to-back and third game in 4 nights for both of these teams. Islanders fell in overtime last night to Detroit. Blackhawks lost 3-2 in regulation to the Rangers as Palmieri brought it right to the net. Hit the outside of the twine with Fleury scrambling as Bellows' tip winds up out of play.
You can get it right through the neutral zone. An easy zone entry. Good play by Palmieri. Get it deep and then get to work. Don't just watch it. It's a puck retrieval and then you go right to the front of the net. I like that play by Palmieri to step out.
Barzal throws the brakes on against the boards. Got away from Stillman. To the interior he went. Scooped up by Anders Lee. Lee to Dobson with an open look with a shot. Shoulder save. Rebound pop to Bailey. And Fleury had to scramble again. Bellows quickly accosted by Alex DeBrincat. Down went DeBrincat courtesy of Char. They come to the front and Doc's backhand just missed. This one off the side of the net out for Jones. Save made Varlamov. DeBrincat punched it wide. Kane slides it down. Strome back for Kane. Now to Gustafsson, over for Taves. The shot blocker save made by Varlamov as he was going down to the ice.
Islanders, and you watch the way that they do a good job of leaving Strome alone. He's not dangerous back there. Somebody's got to be open. You got to figure out who is the least dangerous player. And Char is trying to block shots, get in the passing lane.
Jones comes over, moves it down for DeBrincat, then gets it back. Jones over one-timer off Varlamov. Dominic Kubalik with the test. Varlamov comes up with yet another save. DeBrincat forced to pass all the way over, had to be played off the boards. Jones, DeBrincat again. That time he scores! DeBrincat with a one-timer with some traffic in front. May have deflected off Hagel. It's a power play goal for Chicago, and they lead 1-0.
Move the puck quickly. They find the open guy. It's a basic umbrella, that 1-3-1, and they just go around the top, and they move it quickly. And then they retrieve the puck. That's one of the biggest keys about the penalty kill. And you look at the way DeBrincat is scoring right now. Sometimes when you're scoring, good things happen. Puck comes on your stick. You let it go to the back of the net. It wasn't a bad penalty kill by the New York Islanders.
Brendan Burke and A.J. Malesko with you here tonight. Twitch scoring still on the shelf. As Kiefer Bellows sends this one across for Palmieri, and the save made by Marc-Andre Fleury. Now it popped to Pajot, tried to stuff it, and it's blocked by Taves.
They're out of Pellet. Clean face-off win from Pajot with a little help from Mayfield, and a missed play by the Blackhawks defenseman sends off Bellows, and you mentioned it. Beautiful play in space, and good job by Palmieri. Barry Trotz utilizing this line a little bit more frequently now, probably liking their hard work.
Palmieri with a rising shot off the shoulder of Marc-Andre Fleury.
Bobbles, and Marc-Andre Fleury has to fight it off. And then how about that work along the wall here by Zach Parise? That's what we're talking about with this line. And somebody else in the middle. It's interesting just to see what he's looking for, how it evolves throughout the period.
Strome, Gustafsson with a shot well wide off the backboards, off the back of the net. Doc moves it to bring it out front, and the save made by Varlamov on Strome as Varlamov looked over his shoulder, not sure where it went.
Show talking about the Islanders need a break, and it's these bounces that we're talking about, just off the mark there.
Sebastian Aho moves it to Matt Barzal. Lots of room, and the pass just jumped off his stick. Couldn't be cleared though. They set up Barzal again. Barzal making his move behind his back for Aho to the net. They score! J.G. Pajot with the deflection. It's a power play goal, and the Islanders tie it at 1.
Their momentum was broken. Look at J.G. Pajot. He is parked in front. Fleury does not like that he's there. Fleury's trying to play it a little bit. It's a great play. You can see the way Pajot and Parise, they go back and forth. You got Parise down low, and Pajot comes up to that bumper spot. Sebastian Aho, let's go. It seems like a harmless risk.
39 seconds to go on the kill. Kane able to keep the zone. Gustafsson, goal line, tapped in front, save Varlamov on Kirby Doc.
Throughout these sequence, he's got to be. The Islanders did an excellent job of clearing out in front of him, so he saw all the pucks. But this movement right here, high to low, back up high, that high slot for Kirby Doc, that's a dangerous play. Varlamov tracks it the whole way. That is not what the Islanders would need at this point.
Islanders without Ryan Pollock for a lengthy period of time. Here's a chance for Pelech. Behind for Lee, wraparound attempt, and there was Fleury. He left the rebound for a moment, and he dives on the loose puck.
Josh Bailey's in a good position there to create a little bit of havoc, and then Anders Lee trying that wraparound. Marc-Andre Fleury is very active. He's a very athletic goalie.
Moves it ahead. Gustafsson turns it around. Second tour of duty for Gustafsson here with Chicago. To the slot for DeBrincat. It popped out. Strome, and he scores! It came right to Dylan Strome, and the Blackhawks have a 2-1 lead.
They're looking to get back on track in this zone entry. They're taking advantage of there's certainly a defensive posture right now for the Islanders. They were backing off in the neutral zone during that shift and with the last line that was out there. And now they're end up playing a little bit of catch up. That poke from Sebastian Aho. You know, first intermission, Anson Carter was talking about they need some bounces. Not a bounce like that.
Pajot to Aho. That knuckle puck never made it on. Here is DeBrincat. Aho trying to catch him. DeBrincat to the backhand. Shut down by Varlamov. Keeping the others alive. But here's Doc with a chance. Varlamov makes the required save.
Puck movement. Wanted to see Barzal shoot it. Here's a look at that DeBrincat breakaway and shut the door on him right there. Varlamov, who is no longer in the net.
Barzal for Bailey. Shot blocked by Carpenter. Bailey again with 11. Puts it in the corner. Barzal up with it. 8 seconds to go. Barzal with space. Nothing there. Here's Dobson. He scores! Noah Dobson with 2.3 to go.
Well, I think the fans in front of us are going to jump on the ice and make Matt Barzal shoot that puck if he didn't. But what a beautiful feed to Noah Dobson. The seas parted in front of him. And look at that shot. Low, stick side. He's not looking for a rebound there. That one is going. He's looking up there. He is looking to score on that shot. He gets it. He's got Wallstrom there in case there is a rebound.
Of the third period in Dallas in 2015. J.G. Pajot, he just can't lose faceoffs tonight. And he wins the faceoff to start overtime. For Taves, down for Jones. Dobson, a good defensive play. 2 seconds and 1. And Dobson, who got him to overtime, makes sure it gets to a shootout as well. He did shoot in Nashville. He did not score. He is 0 for 1 this season. Oliver Wallstrom, the right-handed shot off the pad of Fleury.
Good release, even if you know it's coming. He puts himself coming across on his forehand, tries to go low glove side.
This is the 4th shootout all time between the Islanders and Blackhawks. Chicago's won the previous 3. Jonathan Taves has had the game-deciding goal in all 3 of those. Taves to the backhand, stopped by Varlamov.
He outweighted Jonathan Taves here. Jonathan Taves looks like he's going to shoot here, and he pulls back.
Matt Barzal next up for New York. Saved by Fleury as Barzal went to the backhand.
Comes in on his forehand side here. Looks like he's going to shoot it. Pulls to his backhand in a quick succession. Good play by Fleury.
One of the deepest bag of tricks in the NHL. Patrick Kane in on Varlamov, and he scores. With speed, lulled them to sleep, and then pulled the trigger over the glove.
It makes it look so easy. Comes in with speed, slows up, and what that does, that throws the goalie off of his gap control. He comes out and tries to match.
Beauvillier against Marc-Andre Fleury. Saved by Fleury. And the Islanders fail to score in the shootout, and they fall 3-2 to Chicago.
And everything else that we're looking for. And here's Anthony Beauvillier's last attempt coming in, and been a little bit snake bitten lately. But Marc-Andre Fleury, you said he's 2-0 in shootouts so far this year.